Bamboo weaving at บ้านหนองพม่า Weaving shalom pattern. Before every weave work, we must sprinkle it with water to soften the bamboo. To make it easier to weave, take two strands and place them parallel to each other, oblique to the right. We will call it the inner line and the outer line. Take the next line, insert the inner line over the outer line, oblique to the left. Take the next line, overlap the inner line, then insert the outer line. Place it to parallel the left side. This will give the shape of a cross. We will call the right hand side and the left hand side to make it easier to understand. The next line, lift the two lines on the right hand side, overlapping two lines on the left hand side. Get it centered. Press down closely, scrub the middle once. After that, put the top back to the bottom. The next line, lift the two lines on the right hand side, overlapping the two lines on the left hand side. Press it down closely, scrub the middle again. Arrange them to get a hexagonal shalom pattern. In this way, you will get one shalom pattern. Take the next line, lifting one line on the right hand side and raise one outer line on the left hand side. Press down closely. Turn left once. On the right hand side, there are 3 lines, and on the left hand side, there are 2 lines. Notice there will be 2 crossed points. Avoid both lines on the right crossed. Press down closely. Scrub the middle again. Turn left once. Both of the sides will have 3 lines. Notice there are 2 crossed points. Take the next line, raise the 2 crossed points. Notice that there are no cross on the left hand side. Lift up and put the bamboo down. Press down closely. Scrub the middle again. Turn left once if the bamboo is hard in it. It can be sprinkled with water throughout the weaving process. Again, there will be 2 crossed points. Lift the right 2 lines, the one with the crossed line. Left hand side, if there is no cross, lift it up. Insert the bamboo. Press down closely. Polish the middle again. Turn left once. On the right hand side, there are 4 lines. On the left hand side, there are 3 lines. Again, there will be 2 crosses. Continue to take the next line. Raise 2 crossed lines. One line on the left is uncrossed. Lift it up and put the bamboo down and press it close. Polish the center once more. Once we turn it left once. Did you notice that we always turn left? Now, both of the sides will have 4 lines. Notice, there are now 3 crosses. Take the next line, lifting all 3 crossed lines. There will be no polishing line on the left side. Lift it up and insert the bamboo. Press down close to scrub twice. Always polishing the right hand side first. Turn left once. Notice, there will now be 4 lines on all sides. Now, we arrange it beautifully. If this step is completed, it can be molded. It can be a water bottle container or a glass of water, forming a water bottle holder or a glass of water when weaving in the order to form. Notice that the triangle put it like this. Take the next line, there will be 2 crosses. Raise 2 cross lines. Scrub the bamboo down slightly. Beyond the cross point is a starting point. Press firmly. Scrub once. To be pressed, there will be crosses to be broken between the crosses. Will be pressed between flowers. Next, turn onto the left hand side. You will notice that there are 2 crosses. Raise the cross line and then bring the polishing line to go around. Press firmly. Scrub once. Press between the crosses and the flower. When forming one line, keep the hammers neat. After that, take the water bottle or a glass of water that will be used to measure the size. Taken to measure the size. Can adjust the nailing line to the size according to the design. Every time you weave, before starting a new line, always check the nailing line, whether they are sorted correctly or not. By looking at the cross point, lift 2 lines. See if there are polished lines or not. Next line. Notice as before at the 2 cross points. Then, lift the line up, insert the bamboo stick and press it close. Press firmly. Scrub once. Polishing is a lock to tighten the bamboo. During weaving, the bamboo may slip off. We can bring clamps to hold it in order to capture the first point. After that, keep doing this. When the weaving has reached a modest height, we will be measured with containers that we use. In this way, we will hold about 1/3 of the container. Edge keeping. We'll start from collecting the edges using 2 lines of the bamboo. The first line is placed on top of the cross that we want to be the starting point. The second line is inserted below the cross point. The layout will be parallel lines like this. We will call the lower line and the upper line. From the beginning, we will lead the right-hand path. Bring it to insert the bottom line. Then, broken along the diagonal line of the shalom pattern. From the beginning, there will be a further line pointing to the left-hand side to be inserted under the border. After that, lift it over the lower line. Insert the line on the edge of the border. This is 1 point. Reviewing of edging. We will review the edge of collecting again. We will use the line pointing to the right, broken down along the nail. Then, polish the lower line, overlapping the upper line. Press it firmly. After that, the line pointing to the left, override both border lines. Brought over the bottom line. Insert the top line of the border. This way, we will do this at the end. At this time, the line that we keep at the edge is made until the round. We will use the method of inserting along the same line in order to keep the edges tight. If there is a line left that is too long, we can cut it off. When the edges are finished, cut the remaining lines. To ensure the orderliness of the workpiece. When finishing the edges, it will look like this. ตาก Community College